Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And you know what time it is. Week 10's over, the regular season's over, so it's playoff time. That's right, baby. Playoffs are here. Round one, obviously. We've had some matches be played already. Um, I have not seen any of them, so when I do my first round playoff reaction, it's going to be fresh. Um, I know the results of most of them because obviously people were talking about it. But I don't know what happened in the matches, so I'm super excited to watch that. Um, so obviously that's going to come out when it does. We'll have our little watch party live reaction. It'll be fun. I like live reacting to the playoffs because it's so much more intense. Over the course of the regular season, there's so many games played that it's hard to like. Not that you can't live react to them, but it's like you know, there's a lot of games. Anyways, enough with that. Let's get into our match. We are replaying Vortex, my good friend. We happen to meet again in the playoffs. So I got to get my run back because he not only did he beat me last time, he 6-0'd me, which was insane. Shouts out to him. He's he had a good little end to his season to make his way into playoffs and managed to play me. Which I was like, hey, I'm a little scared because his team got scarier. He made some changes in the middle of the season, got better mons. So his team got scarier. But we're gonna try to deal with it. With this team that we're actually bringing the same 6 mods. Interestingly enough, different sets, obviously, but we are bringing the same 6 mods. Obviously, we have our Chinchino coming this week. This is a pretty interesting set. This was supposed to be like I don't want to say a utility set, but I wanted to run Fake Out, and then I learned that Chinchino does not learn Fake Out for some reason because Game Freak hates this Pokemon. It does not have Fake Out, but it is running Triple Axle and Bullet Seed because that's really good coverage in a Vortex's team. Megaladios, Urshifu, Clodsire, Thundurus, Staraptor, Mamoswine, all of them get blown up by those moves. And then we have a little U-turn in the end right there. Um, will do some damage to Megaladios, obviously. Not much else on his team, but it's just a chance for us to pivot in case, like, hey, pivoting's better than letting something come in. And then Encore, the main reason we have Encore is um mainly for Clodsire. We can come in on Clodsire, we can Encore it, and then just deal big damage to it or force it to switch or something like that. We can also Encore, Megaladios maybe like into Roost or Calm Mind if it has it. We can't take advantage of it with Tidy Up, but Tidy Up is going to be so hard to get off. So much rather have the damage. And Encore's just there to be annoying. You get Encore stuff like Double Aid and the Swords Dance because it can't Shadow Sneak you. Encore Dock Spun or something like that. Overall, just be annoying mon. We're running Technician because we want to maximize our damage on our Bullet Seed and our Triple Axle with an Expert Belt because we're going to be doing super effective damage to the majority of Vortex's team. So that's the plan there. Just kind of like a utility-ish Cinchino. It's not the normal set. Next up, we have our Rotom Heat. This is going to be our main specially defensive mon. Does well into Thundurus, does well into Megaladios, does well into Jolteon. Biggest problem with this mon, though, is that it cannot. Actually, hold on, let me see. We're gonna do this right here. This is the last second change. Um, we're gonna run Pain Split here, just because this mon is going to have to take on. I originally had dual status because I wanted to Will-O-Wisp like Mamoswine or Shifu that might try to switch in. Mamoswine in particular is gonna be very annoying for. I mean, I can always revenge kill it pretty easily, but it's just gonna be an annoying mon for me to deal with. That being said, we're just going to go with the Pain Split. The main reason why is we just need to stay as healthy as possible. We want to be able to Thunder Wave Megaladios with this. We did not run Thunder Wave last time, and it bit us in the butt because Megaladios destroyed us. So we're going to run Thunder Wave. And then obviously Pain Split so we can heal up on some stuff. Something like Mamoswine wants to come in on a Volt Switch. We can heal off of it, give it a little bit of chip. And then obviously our 2 stabs, Overheat, big damage, Volt Switch, right? That's the set. And we're rocking heavy duty boots in case rocks get up. Our hazard clear isn't the greatest. So we do want to stay as healthy as possible. Next up, we have our trusty Mega Scissor, who's had a great season. Hopefully going to do really good in the playoffs. It's a very simple set. Max bulk, max attack. We don't need to be, most of the things that are faster than we're faster than naturally. and then everything else we just kind of smack. Megalodios, um, Staraptor, Mamoswine, Jolteon. We're running double priority. Bullet Punch obviously does really good into a lot of the mons. Hits Megalodios hard, hits Mamoswine hard. We'll do decent damage to Doxbun. Hit Staraptor hard. Knockoff, mainly there for double aid, but also catch something on the switch. Somebody wants to try to predict that Bullet Punch and get scared out, we can knock off on the switch for free. And then Quick Attack, mainly for some of the I don't think in my mouth. I don't know what that is. Mainly for the mons that resist Bullet Punch. Um, Thundurus, Jolteon, Preterra, and Urshifu all resist it. So we want to be able to hit them hard if we get down to a sweep late game where we can get an SD off. Very simple, straightforward set. We're going to see how well it does. I think it has potential to clean up a lot against Vortex and potentially sweep in the end game. Next up, we have our trusty Iron Valley, who also had a great season. We're back with the Spec set. We've ran Specs Valiant, I think, 4 times this season. This will be number 5. It's just been such a reliable set. Specs Moonblast does really well into a lot of Vortex's teams. Very hard for him to switch into. Mainly he's going to be relying on Claude and Double A to switch into that. We're going to be able to do a lot of damage to them. The Vacuum Wave there, honestly, just pick off things that might be faster than us. Scarf Raptor, Scarf Urshifu, Jolteon, stuff like that. Be able to pick them off if we need to. Potentially outspeed a Mamoswine with Ice Shard, something like that. Psyshock, obviously there for Claude. Big damage against Claude, especially if he wants to bring it especially defensive. And then Shadow Ball is there for double aid. Basically, the rare chance that we just, we get no 1v1 with double aid, we need to kill it, Shadow Ball it. So pretty simple set right there. Max speed, max special attack. Next up, we have our Primarina, Rocky Helmet Primarina. This is our big Urshifu check. Basically, also can help check double aid a little bit there as well. Sorry, as I'm taking a sip. Basically, like I said, resist Urshifu stat. Both of Urshifu stab. Resist things like U-turn, resist like Aqua Jet. He has to bring Poison Jab to hit us. The good thing about this too is that it is able to live a adamant banded Poison Jab from full. It's able to come in, take the hit, and then we can switch out and maybe keep it for later to sack on something, which is cool. Not being OHKO'd by that's really nice. We also eat 2 Surging Strikes pretty well. Moonblast there, obviously we want to do big damage. Things like Latios when we get a chance. That's where we have a little bit of special defense. Latios when we get a chance. Other mons that might want to try to switch in. Scald, obviously burning stuff like Double Aid, burning Mamoswine. That's going to be really huge. And then Psychic Noise, of course, for Clodsire in case we ever get in that 1v1 situation, which we're not trying to really get in that situation again. And then Flip Turn for some momentum. Obviously, we have to be careful about flip turning around Clodsire. But once it goes down, we can obviously just sort of have free momentum in this matchup. And then our next mon is going to be our Sash Glamora lead. This is mainly for Spidops. Basically, we don't want webs up at all in this match. It's going to be horrendous for us. So we're bringing the Spidops with Stealth Rock and Mortal Spin. Basically, just allow us to keep rocks off the field against Spidops. Sludge Wave, big damage onto most of my opponent's team, and the Earth Power there for Double Aid and Clodsire. Mainly, those are the main things that resist it. And then we're running Toxic Debris over Corrosion because we're not running Toxic. Obviously, being on Toxic Clodsire would be really nice, but the real reason we're bringing Toxic Debris is because it's going to force in Clodsire at some point. And if Clodsire ever kills us, it'll allow our Toxic Debris to stay on the field. Obviously, he does have other removal, but it does force that removal in, so that's good for us. So that's the team we're bringing. It's the 6 we're bringing. Same mods, different sets. Hopefully, we can check Megalodios enough to where we don't lose to it. Because this team obviously is not like hardwalling Megalodios anytime soon. Thought about running like Terra Psychic or even like Terra Dark, Altaria to help beat Megalodios, but we decided to run with this 6 because it fits really well. Gives us hazards, gives us removal, allows us to check most of his threats defensively and offensively. So here we go. I'm nervous. Like I said, he already beat me and his team got stronger, which is crazy. So hopefully we can come out on top. Obviously losing would suck, but I'd be very happy for him to win. and move on. And also, I get a little break before the end of the season, not having to, obviously manage the league, but also not having to worry about playing while managing the league, which is nice. But we're obviously going to try to win. We want to win. Um, so that being said, let's get right into the match. Super, super excited. All right, here we are. So, first off, no Urshifu Rapid Strike. Kind of crazy that Munda's really well into my team. Mamoswine, Jolteon, Latios expected those. Clodsire as well. Doublade and Staraptor are a bit of a surprise. Staraptor is a mod that I'm not the most prepared for, but without having Urshifu means that it is easier for Primarina to kind of check it and wear it down. I guess to start off, pretty free Glamora lead. His hazard removal is not good. So I think Glamora lead is pretty safe, honestly. It's kind of the point of it. I kind of want to preserve it in the back potentially for Latios. But hmm. But also, what is the Terra? Terra ground on his Jolteon. That's an interesting Terra. Um I can't, because part of me is like, yeah, just preserve Glamora, lead something else. Um because his lead, he probably leads Jolteon. Hmm. I feel like Glamora lead is. I feel like I have to lead Gilmore, right? Jolteon is such a free lead to him because I can't even lead like Rotom and do something else, right? I guess I just lead Glim, right? Like what is yeah, just lead Glim. We'll just keep it simple. I'm overthinking it too much. Um Glim also gives me like the most value out of forcing Claude in earlier and being able to deal with it. Um I'm kind of surprised. I'm not surprised by this, but also kind of surprised by it. We lead Glim. Oh, we see the Clodsire lead straight away. Cool, 3 rocks. Do I Earth Power? Do I Earth Power right away? The problem is not being able to Mortal Spin. Um, hmm, he's messaging me. I don't know what he's messaging me. Um, I feel like rocks are just the easy play, and if he earthquakes right away, what is rocks? What does he want to reset for? I mean, oh my god. All right, we're gonna let the coaches who are in the call vote if we should let Vortex reset. Because part of me wants to be like, yeah, like obviously he's my friend, but then also it's like that's like a serious fuck up. Like, we've had people reset before in the past, and honestly, both coaches are fine with it. But I kind of want everybody else to figure out because it is the playoffs. Obviously, every match counts. Um, but the playoffs is definitely like a little bit more where you say, oh man, you lost because of the reset. You know, like obviously, like I said, regular season is going to match. AV is so goofy on Clyde because it's so bad. All right. Guess we'll reset. Okay, so we did reset, obviously. So we're just gonna go into it like last time. Oh wait. All right, so we forgot to do Terra preview as well. But same leads as last time. We're just gonna make the same play. We're just getting up our rocks early. Um, we're just gonna get our rocks up early. If he decides to earthquake, that's cool. He could also yawn here, which I feel like just isn't worth for him. Um, we do see an immediate earthquake, which is fine. We get up our toxic debris. We're just gonna get some chip here. If he switches into something that's ground immune, that's fine. Um, I'll just take the L there. But obviously we don't need this to clear hazards. Any chip we get on this is going to be great for Chinchino to kind of come in here for free. This being brought, I so like this made sense to bring because of a lot of the mons on my team. But also it sucks that this mon was brought because I did not think it was going to be brought. So we're just going to go Puritas here. We're going to click triple axle, get big damage off. If he decides to get up rocks here, that's fine. We see the double H switch, which, like I said, makes a lot of sense. Hopefully, we can get 3 hits to maximize our damage on it. Good, good. Get our max damage here. Go Prim. Pretty simple for us to do. Now, the real problem with this Clodsire is see the close combat. We get the chip. I'm gonna click. I'm gonna click Psychic Noise here because it's super free into this. Because he's constantly going to be chipping himself, and he's also going to be very incentivized to go Clodsire, to absorb toxic spikes. So I really wish it was like a subset or something. Watch him not be like water absorb on Clod either. That'd be kind of crazy. If he stays in once, I'm not going to play the mind games. I'm just going to click Scald, honestly. Psychic Noise, though, pretty free into him. Because he could try to SD, but, I mean, we just, we don't care. We're physically defensive for a reason. Ugh. Smart Earthquakes by him. I think him double Earthquaking is literally his best play. Forget about hazards. Just kill this thing. I think that's actually like an extremely smart play for him. But I'm gonna click Psychic Noise because I don't like. He can go for Iron Head or Gyro Ball here, and it's not gonna matter because it's just gonna chip him. So we do Psychic Noise. We do Heal Block. I'm just gonna click Psychic Noise again. The lower I have this thing, the better off. Yep. We do see the gunk shot. Oh, oof. We were max physical defense, so I don't know how much that matters. But we're just gonna click Psychic Noise again. Good bring by him though. The double physical. I see why the AV worked. He probably brought AV thinking he could just be like double. He might be like 3 attack, honestly. But yeah, Psychic Noise is super free here. That's actually pretty big. I mean, I think in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter that much, but he does have to weigh his options here. We do click Psychic Noise here, which is fine. And I'm clicking Moonblast. If he wants to mega and get to it right away, I don't care. We have weakness on everything, all the major mons. This is scary right here. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't mind clicking Moonblast on this. I almost clicked Moonblast on the Switch too. But we'll do a bunch of damage. He shouldn't be able to kill me even if he's max special attack modest. He can't roost this turn either, so that'll just be a wasted turn. We'll click Moonblast. He doesn't have a switch into it. His best switch in is this, which has already been chipped. So yeah, no knockoff. I had knockoff on Chinchino at one point, but no knockoff here, obviously. But we do good damage there. I'm gonna Scald here. Yep, made the right play. Just made that impulsive quick click and Scalded there, and that was the right play. We do see Jolt come out. Highly likely it clicks Electric Move. We're just gonna go Rotom for free because yeah, I mean he can't really do anything. He's revealed that he's Terra Ground. Terra Water would have been really good here. I think Terra Water Jolteon would be really good in my team. I don't have like a great mon to deal with a Terra Water Jolteon. We're gonna go Rotom. He should click Volt Switch. Very much indeed specs there. Interesting to see what mon he'll go out into. We might be able to kill Claude from this amount. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. I'm just going to click it anyways on the off chance that we do kill it. Interesting to see what mon he'll go into in this situation. I could have just stayed in there, honestly, and just clicked Psychic Noise. That would have been funny. But I kind of want to keep Prim a little healthy because it's not going to be our main way of beating Latios, but the more damage we can do to Latios, the better. Um, Looking at his options, him going to Latios, that's just a free Thunder Wave for us. We Thunder Wave, then we Volt Switch. Um, Going into this, I would probably just click Volt Switch on it. Maybe could hard switch into Prim because I want this as much health as possible for Latios. Mammo's a tough one because if it has Stone Edge, Naman is a threat and we can't burn it. Obviously, giving this momentum sucks in this position, but we'll see what he does. I imagine Mamo comes out here. Honestly, if Mamo comes out, yeah, we do see the Mamo. Um, very high chance he clicks Rock Move. Um, would he be Trail? If he's Trailblaze, I don't care, right? Um, hmm. I'm trying to think. If I go Primarina on Rock Move, you see Rock Tomb come out here. That's fine. I'm gonna click Moonblast. I doubt he's banded. He might be banded. We're gonna click Moonblast though on Claude. We should be able to 2-hit KO it, and does not give him a switch. Ooh, it doesn't 2-hit KO it. Let me see the roll on this. Assuming this is max special defense. So we have our Primarina. Didn't put in sets, but our sets are really, really simple. So we'll do Claude. Let me see what the roll on this is. Training Kiss is nothing. Moonblast. Psychic Noise there would have been great. 9.7 is the min roll. I click Psychic Noise. I almost brought Ice Beam. I mean, obviously Psychic Noise is good because of the heal block, but I almost brought Ice Beam. We see the Staraptor come out. Crazy play. We see that it is Boots Raptor, which is good. We might see a defog here. I'm just going to go Euro on the Brave Bird. Does a chunk right there. If he double edges here, that's fine. We're losing our Latios checks, but honestly, at this point, I'm not as scared of Latios with the chip. No way. Wow. That's a crazy switch. I guess he was expecting me to Volt switch. Huh. Wow. I guess he was expecting me to Volt switch. I'm gonna go Puritas here on the recover and just click triple axle. Do I Terra Ice triple axle? I think I Terra Ice triple axle here. I almost pain split too on that recover, but it would not have been beneficial for me. I don't think Overheat killed at that point either. We have no investment. Hold on, let me cancel real quick. Obviously, letting him heal there was not good, but I didn't have like the best options. Rotom, Heat, because I almost like. I mean, if he switches in, it's fine. I can just overheat him on the switch. No. Basically have no investment. Wow. Okay. I actually. Well, no. How much health did he have that last turn? I don't remember. Was he at 28? Nah, he was only at either 50. I don't know. We're gonna tear Ice Triple Axle here. I feel like that's the best play. He's switching his Mammoth Swine, which is slower than us, and we can just Bullet Seed that. Overheat might have killed it. I don't remember how much HP it had. This is fine. Looks like it's thick fat. It's got to be thick fat. Clicking Bullet Seed. We kill this thing. It's good. Getting worn down on our Jolteon check, though, sucks. That was not a good play by me. I should have stayed in with Prim. Bullet Seed doesn't check accuracy, right? Nope. Okay, cool. Free Bullet Seed. He can't switch into it. His best switch in would be Staraptor, which is slower than me, confirmed slower than me. So this is just a free Bullet Seed. Oh, it is Scarf. Interesting. It's Scarf. That was interesting. That was that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised. I mean, I guess maybe being faster than. Okay, so this is the problem with this is he volt switches here. I want to keep this in because it kills everything on his team. Euro gives him a free Latios. Now we can Thunderwave it, but actually he can just click Thunderbolt here if he wanted to. I think I go Euro here. He does Volt Switch, so he can get Lottie for free. I can do one of two things. I can try to Thunderwave the Lottie, or I can try to Pain Split it. But we'll see what his play is. His play here is Claude. Always interesting. We Pain Split here. This is not a good play by him. His play here is to go Lottie, I think, or even Staraptor. Staraptor is a pretty good play for him in this situation. But we do get the big heal off. He Toxics. That's fine. Um, how much does this take from like Gunk Shot? It probably fucking dies. Our best play honestly might be to go. Might be to sack Prim. I think Prim's losing a lot of value here. Hmm. This could also be fun. Gives us a chance to set up on it. How much does Earthquake do to your max HP? That's nothing. No, that's impish with defensive investment. No, we're not impish. We're adamant. That's crazy though. Scissor code mod. Okay, so you do 22%. Honestly, this is intimidate. Dude. I want to say we go scissor. If I go this, I just click psychic noise on something. If I go scissor, regular scissor is going to take more from earthquake. I don't think he's. How much does knockoff do? So +1 knockoff will kill if he gives us a free setup, and then we just click. And then there's also the chance that he gunk shots. Also, scissor puts a lot of pressure on something else. I think I go scissor because if he lets me SD, watch it. Watch this clever bastard not be water absorbed. How much does +2 do? Dude, this is insane. 52 adamant. Not unaware. He could also be bluffing his. Let's see. Almost kills this thing. I'm just gonna go scissor. See if he gunk shots. He recovers. All right, that gives us a free turn. Cool. That's fine. Dude, the go into Chinchino, he should have attacking there was his best play overall because it gave me the least amount of outs. Going to Chino there would have been hard though. Do we kill this thing? We're +1. This one bullet punch obliterates this thing. Fuck yeah, I'm clicking it. His best switch in is this, which does not want to switch into it. I don't know why I said that. Megaladios probably dies. 2+1. Oh, you want? 59 min. What does this take from quick attack? Dude, bullet punch obliterates this thing. Dude, I think quick attack kills. Quick attack might kill. Quick attack does 66 min? Brother, you're dead. So Latios cannot win from this position, from what I understand. Megaladios. So it is a roll that is not in our favor. To kill. But he does Mystical Fire, obviously. And basically, yeah, he cannot bring. Yep. He can't bring Latios back in, so that is GG. That is GG. Latios dies to rocks, giving Lamora a kill. Lamora gets a kill after all. What was he? What was he icicle crashing for? Rotom? Ice. Just rock tomb. Should just rock tomb there. I mean, it would have done damage. I mean, I don't think it would have killed, but oh well. GG's to Vortex. Great game. Obviously, he played very well. He's been playing well. I mean, he is a very threatening team. Uh, but yeah, GG's to him. We move on to the next round of playoffs and play Jake maybe or Jake or Manny. I want to play Manny again for some reason. I don't want to play Jake. It seems scary. Obviously, I want to try to get the run back. There is a potential. There is a world where I play every coach I lost to. Actually, no, I don't think that can happen anymore. But anyways, yeah. I guess spoilers maybe. But yeah, that's GG's. Shout out to Vortex. We got to win. We get to see Chinchino finally do some work. Got some kills there. I'm happy about that. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next round though. Deuces.